Hi, my name is Janet Wright, and I am a psychic reader and energy healer. And this video is about divorce. Divorce from a spiritual perspective. Just like as a psychic reader, I have read thousands of people, and you know, personally, just FYI, I have been through a divorce myself. My first marriage was, oh gosh, how old was I? I was just turned 25, and it was way before I could consciously hear my angels. So I, you know, and I still had a lot more balancing and self-discovery to do, and my radar was really, really, really off, and my judgment was off, profoundly off. About who would be an appropriate partner. So I have been divorced myself, but I am married now. I have been with my husband, technically my second husband, for 10 years now, and each year is more peaceful and more happy, and so that's how I know he's a keeper. But anyway, I do have a lot of clients that unfortunately marry somebody who is not compatible enough for a long-term fulfilling marriage. And so, because I was going to say, unfortunately, they have to go through a divorce, but honestly, some people, they're like, no, are you kidding? I'm so happy to be divorced from this person. So, you know, I guess the unfortunate part is that they married the person, technically. I do have some clients who, you know, I mean, it's a painful thing to go through, you know, and people, when anybody gets married, they're not, well, I've read actually some people who are like, oh, in the back of my mind, I knew it was going to be temporary. But that's very rare. You know, usually everybody that I've read, the person figured it was for their whole life, right? And so the spirit of the person makes, it's kind of like having a photo album of the future. You know, you make all these plans. Okay, well, this is what it's going to be like Christmas 5 years from now, or this is what it's going to be like in a summertime 5 years from now, or this is, you know, how growing old with this person's going to be like. And so that is one of the, I think, most important things to keep in mind with a divorce is that you need to pull your energy out of those future plans that you had made with that person, because basically you created, whether you're conscious of it or not, as you marry somebody, you create these sort of psychic plans for the rest of your life with this person. Even if the angels know, oh gosh, there's no way this is going to last, you didn't know, right? So the sort of the part of your spirit that's in this life did make, you know, you made these plans on an energy level, and you put your energy into them. So it is very important to take your energy back, because otherwise it feels like sort of like a death, you know, to be honest. I mean, it can feel extremely traumatic. So, you know, if you or someone you know is in this position, you know, you could imagine like a photo album of all these images of what you had planned to do with this person, and just, you know, use a lot of gold light and ground it, connect it to the center of the earth, and just wash out all your energy from all those plans. You know, or you could like imagine dunking it in like a gold pool of water, you know, and just washing out, and just so you release all your energy from these ideas. And then just give the photo album to your angels so that they can, you know, file away any, you know, possibly there's some learning or some ideas in there that you want to save and do with somebody else someday. I do have a video series called Strong Energy Boundaries, which I definitely recommend to anybody going through a divorce if you are so inclined to watch a 5-video series from me. But if you are, I think it could definitely help and be used. It's a video series that can be used in a lot of contexts, you know, how to have strong energy boundaries with a current wonderful partner that is very compatible with you. You still need good energy boundaries with that person. But of course, going through a divorce, you know, strong energy boundaries are very, very, very important for your health and wellness, because it is a big energy shift for you as well as the other person, even if it's amicable, the divorce. But if it's not amicable, you know, even more so, you really need to be safe energetically. A lot of judgment tends to happen with divorce. I do have 2 videos at this point on the 6th chakra. Your 6th chakra is behind your forehead, so you can just take your hand and touch your forehead right now, in the center of your forehead. And you can imagine your energy as like a big ball of gold light or some other rainbow color behind your forehead, kind of like in the middle, you know, halfway between the front and the back of your head, you know, right where your forehead is. But that chakra helps you with non-judgment. And non-judgment is very important for having strong energy boundaries. So you can't really get away with having some big slugfest, you know, energetically with your ex if you want to be safe and have a positive, you know, focused, creative new life. You have to kind of take the high road energetically, and, you know, say they did do some things that were, you know, karmically questionable, like say they cheated on you, or, you know, they stole money from you, whatever. Karma is real. You can just let karma take care of that. But if you can be in a place of non-judgment, like I said, it's safer, because it's possible that the person is still trying to manipulate you. Or, you know, throw energy at you. And so if you're non-judgmental and you just see their imbalances, but you don't get into a big dramatic name-calling thing in your mind, it is a more stable position that you can, you know, make use of to heal yourself. You know, because if you are going through a divorce, or if you're even considering going through a divorce, like I said, it's a demanding energy shift. And so if you have not yet gone through a divorce and you're just considering it, I would really recommend my grounding videos. I have 2 of them at this point, and so the second one helps you understand grounding, but the first one helps you really practice grounding. And grounding helps you to release energy that's not yours, and get healing energy from the earth. And so anyway, I guess too, what I need to put on this video about divorce is, well, a couple things, to be honest. One of them is about compatibility and love, and that they're 2 different things. So that generally when people are getting a divorce, it's because they did love the person, but there was not enough compatibility. Compatibility is a spiritual issue, and you need really deep compatibility on many, 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 many levels in order to have a successful, lasting marriage. So I guess just to explain, you know, that's how it doesn't work. You know, if you just go with the love and you think, you know, love is all I need, you know, bam, you get a divorce. You know, because you didn't know yourself enough to know who would be truly compatible with you. Because you can't know who's truly compatible with you unless you really do know yourself in a pretty clear way about what kind of person are you, what makes you happy, what's your temperament, what kind of lifestyle do you favor, all sorts of things. Okay. And another thing, I do want to mention, just, you know, sometimes it's learning, you know, life is about learning. So if you want, you know, if you are going through divorce, try to think about, well, what am I learning? You know, like you could be learning to have more self-love. you know, and take more care of yourself. You could be learning to take responsibility for your own happiness. So anyway, feel free to check out my other videos about wellness and self-healing. And I'm going to sign off now. Bye.